As a police officer, you understand it's called weapons under intox. As a police officer, you know full well you cannot be intoxicated while having
not intoxicated. I've been drinking. I give you that.
We're going in fucking Marines.
Marines?
Just don't f me right now, okay?
Yeah?
Don't f me.
It takes immense courage to call out a fellow officer, and these brave officers made sure to stand up to the bad one. In this video, we will be watching instances when good cops owned and humiliated the corrupt ones. On November 5th, 2022, a couple of Lacey Township police officers were dispatched to the scene of a car accident that involved a 19-year-old police academy student, Jake. As the cops arrived on the scene, they quickly realized that this was much more than a routine crash.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm good.
What happened here? Car's all blown out.
I ran into a fucking fire.
You ran into a fire?
Yeah.
A fire hydrant or a fire?
Fire hydrant.
Fire hydrant. Where's the fire hydrant?
Someone back there.
Back there?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you injured?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Not hurt at all? Alright. You have a license, registration, insurance on you?
Yes, sir.
116-9.
Take this one step at a time. You don't have your license on you? Or you don't know?
No, it's on.
It's on you?
Possible.
Okay. So, can you try and find it for me? You want to step out of the car?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't put calls in at this point.
Alright.
You're gonna have nothing available.
Walk over this way.
Officer Watkins immediately noticed the odor of alcohol on him. He instructed him to come out of the vehicle. Jake's condition and behavior raised serious red flags, setting the stage for what was about to unfold.
Okay. Do you have anything to drink tonight?
No.
Okay. No? Just stay over on the shoulder, just for your safety.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Yep.
Hey, Mike. 103 headquarters. We're going to need a tow for one. Okay, so obviously it looks like you've been drinking a little bit tonight. Okay.
I didn't drink.
160 headquarters.
Any other reason why you're kind of swaying around and you smell like alcohol?
Do I smell like alcohol?
Yeah. I can smell it on you.
Did you notify the proper channel for that?
Jake's Camry had been destroyed from the side, and we could imagine the sort of impact that this would cause. It appears that the young, aspiring cop was speeding while he was drunk. Soon, the officer started to conduct some field sobriety tests.
Face me. I want to give you the instructions first, okay?
Yeah.
Before we begin, are you diabetic?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Any medication?
Yes.
What kind of medication?
I'm not sure exactly what it is.
Pressure. Keep going. Keep going.
There you go. Keep your eyes on the pen.
I did.
Your eyes are kind of flicking around a little bit. No worries. Just keep your hands out of your pockets for me.
Despite everything, the officer had a calm and friendly attitude with the suspect. However, the young boy was about to make matters tough for himself.
You're moving around really fast, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah, that's the
I'm
point.
not
I
gonna
gotta-
be able to, like, I'm not
I
gonna be
gotta
able
follow
to.
the tracking of your eyes, okay? Follow the pen. Okay. We're gonna hold it out here.
Keep your hands out of your pockets. Down at your side. Just keep your hands down at your side.
Are we good?
Yeah, just be patient, okay?
If you're gonna arrest me, just arrest me, honestly.
I want to give you a fair shot, okay? I want to go through the tests and we're pick a determination, all right? No biggie.
I didn't drink anything tonight. Like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna arrest me, arrest me.
All right.
Like, I don't drink alcohol. That's not what I do. I'm a boxer, and I'll show you a million videos of me doing it too.
All right.
So, if you
Keep-
guys aren't gonna believe me,
Just keep your... Stay focused with me, okay? Again, we're going to take this one step at a time.
Even before joining the police, Jake had a sky-high sense of entitlement, and his field sobriety test performance only made things worse. It was a disaster.
Yo, I know you guys have no idea who I am, do you?
I met you before.
That's what I thought.
You going to school, Jake?
No.
Well done with school?
We're going in Marines.
Marines?
So don't me right now, okay?
Yeah?
Don't.
Why are you looking at me?
Yeah. Relax. No one's here to fight you. Alright. So next test is walk and turn. We're going to start running this white line right here, okay?
With an attitude like that, Jake is never making it into the Marine. The officer shrugged off Jake's antics and moved on to the walk and turn test, which somehow turned out even worse.
And heel to toe. Yeah, you can do that right now. Alright, just stay in that position while I go through the... Hold on, Jake. Hold on. 1 second. Just stay in this position.
I can't do that. Like that's naturally not what happens to me.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Say, I'm doing it right here. You can do it. You're in shape, athletic dude, right?
I box. I can't do that.
Boxing's about balance, right?
Yeah, but I can't
Yeah.
do that. Like that's just not something I can do. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't do that.
Okay.
Like,
So I'm going to go through the rest of the instructions, okay?
you can arrest me if you want, but I'm gonna be honest. I cannot do that. You can breathalyze me if you want.
Stay over the white line, all right?
I'll do it one more time. If I can't do it,
I'm going to go through the instructions, and then I'll tell you when to begin, all right?
Now you've got a feel for the cops who deal with people like Jake day in and day out. No sense at all. It was obvious this entitled kid was jailbound, and his pathetic performance sealed the deal.
On your 9th step, you're going to keep your front foot on the line and turn by taking several small steps with the other foot. While walking.
I don't have balance like that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have balance like that. Like I don't want to fail something that I'm not doing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to fail.
We'll give it the old college try, okay? While walking, watch
Sir, I don't want to fail something that I can't do. I don't have balance like that.
Yeah? You're standing pretty good, right?
Yeah, right now.
Okay. You can walk in a straight line, right? You walk from your car over here, pretty good, right?
No. I
No?
didn't.
Okay. So you don't want to do the test?
You're giving me DUI. Go ahead.
All right. On your 9th step, you're going to keep your front foot on the line and turn by taking several small steps with the other foot. While walking.
I don't have balance like that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have balance like that. Like I don't want to fail something that I'm not doing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to fail.
We'll give it the old college try, okay? While walking, watch
Sir, I don't want to fail something that I can't do. I don't have balance like that.
Yeah? You're standing pretty good, right?
Yeah, right now.
Okay. You can walk in a straight line, right? You walk from your car over here, pretty good, right?
No. I
No?
didn't.
Okay. So you don't want to do the test?
You're giving me DUI. Go ahead.
The 19-year-old was ready to head straight to jail, but wouldn't perform a simple walk and turn test, despite having no injuries and a fairly good body.
So you don't want to do the walk and turn?
Give me a breathalyzer at least. Like why are you not giving me a breathalyzer?
We don't do breathalyzers on the scene, okay?
What do you mean?
That's back at headquarters. All right.
118 headquarters.
Why are you not giving me a breathalyzer right now?
We don't do that in New Jersey.
I don't need to do this if you're gonna
We don't do
yourself that I didn't drink.
We don't do breathalyzer in New Jersey, okay? We do the alcohol test. It's something different. All right. Okay. So we'll do the next one. One leg stand. Keep your feet together, hands by your side, just like so, okay? I'm going to demonstrate, and then I'm going to give the instructions. I'll demonstrate, and I'll tell you when to begin. Do you understand?
Yes.
The officer reluctantly skipped the second test and, according to protocol, went ahead with the third one. But once again, Jake acted like he was above it all, either too entitled or too drunk to think straight.
Like so.
When I tell you to, I want you to raise one leg, either leg, approximately 6 inches off the ground, foot parallel to the ground, Keep your both legs straight and keep your eyes on your elevated foot. While holding that position, count out loud 1001, 1002, 1003. So continue to count until told to stop. All right, so it's going to look like this.
I can't do that either.
Feet together, hands at your side. Pick either foot you want. Raise it up about 6 inches. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. See how I'm doing it? You shouldn't have a problem doing it. All right, you're going to keep counting. I'll tell you when to stop. If you put your foot down, you lose balance. Just continue where you left off.
Tests.
Okay?
You guys got some tests, right?
Do you understand?
Honestly.
Jake, do you understand?
No, I don't. Because, like, I can't do that either. And I didn't drink. Give me a breathalyzer.
Ultimately, the officers were done with Jake's behavior and decided to arrest him after he tried to pass off the third test as well.
You don't want to try to do the field sobriety test?
I'll give it one try.
Appreciate it. I want to tell you when to start, okay? All right, you may begin.
Man, I can't stand on one foot, bro.
Okay, that's good. Do you want to try the walk and turn too?
No.
No? Just face that way. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for DWI, okay?
Yeah, 41.
Now this might be someone's worst attempt at the field sobriety test. Jake was taken to the police station where he was asked to undergo a breathalyzer test.
Let's go around this side. Step in, hook a left, okay? So seat on the bench. How's it going, Patrick? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming. Do you have a license on you?
Yeah.
If it's for his first offense, they'll suspend his license until he gets a interlock device, and then they'll reinstate his license. So, because he was arrested for DWI, we have to release him to a responsible adult. Basically, you can be held liable if he gets behind the wheel of another vehicle, boat, vessel, plane, whatever, motorcycle. Certain penalties that come with that. All right, so pretty much he's your responsibility for the 12 hours until he sobers up.
Shockingly, Jake had a blood alcohol content of 0.22%, which was 11 times more than the legal limit of 0.02 for people under the age of 21. He was entrusted to a sober adult after being charged.
All right. I don't know if I'm gonna get him. Can you tell me what happened?
Do you want to explain to him, or?
It's up to you.
Huh?
I can get a straighter story from you.
Well, basically, he was coming from somewhere, he had a fire hydrant, tore up his car. So.
And did you keep driving, or did you stop?
He wasn't going anywhere.
Did your car get towed?
Yeah, price right towing. I left a little the address and phone number with them.
Most likely totaled, right?
Yeah, it's totaled.
Yeah.
Front wheels
Are you
ripped off.
okay? Yeah. Is anybody else in the car with you? No. All right. I'm sure they chewed you up enough. I'll get to you in the morning. Let's just get home. You're coming home with me. You're my legal responsibility for the next 12 hours. You're gonna sleep on the couch.
So, all right, thank you.
Yeah,
Well, all
thank
right,
you.
take care. Good night.
The 19-year-old was charged with operating under the influence, reckless driving, failure to maintain lane, and open container. He pled guilty to the operating under the influence charge, and as a result, he had his license suspended for 4 months and also had to pay fines totaling $690. While these cops made sure to hold him accountable, these next officers did an even better job by exposing this unfit officer.
As a police officer, you understand it's called weapons under intox.
Weapon swallowed.
You know, as a police officer, you know full well you cannot be intoxicated while
I'm not
having
intoxicated. I've been drinking. I give you that.
On July 6, 2024, a group of neighbors were celebrating the 4th of July with fireworks when an angry Miami Township police officer stormed out with his gun drawn. He threatened them with his rifle, sending everyone scrambling and ultimately forcing them to call for backup.
This is going on, man. Everybody around here is fireworks. The guy right here,
right back there, right
he came over here raising hell cussing. He's a military vet. He hates fireworks. It brings back old memories.
Okay.
He's got an AR on him.
He pointed at us.
And he scrunched down and aimed it at us, and we all took off running.
Okay, so he was. Did he come up to the?
He came all the way up to the fence
and started cussing at us, telling us.
And then he pointed the AR out? Yes.
Yeah, pointed out at us. So me and him, we took off.
Him like crazy while we were doing the fireworks. He
got the flashlight on it.
Out at his property.
Yeah, he was sitting. You look at that tree back there towards the building. He was standing about over there shooting his AR
I've got all my neighbors out.
Yeah.
We put on a good fire show every year. All the neighbors watch.
Y'all's neighbors.
I got
all
you.
And then
God dang, this freaking radio's in my ear.
The neighbors were terrified for their lives as they fled their home. The officer seemed to be leveraging his status as a military veteran to intimidate them.
I mean, and with the military vet,
But at the same time, you're over there shooting guns that are 10 times louder than our fireworks.
Exactly. I mean, he got the silence on it because it was really quiet. It wasn't really loud at all.
While you guys,
and he definitely has a flashlight because I seen him pointing it towards the back.
Then
I seen him down when the firework went up, and he was down like that, and I had to get all the kids inside. This is a birthday party too.
The situation could have been approached a lot more civilly. Like, hey guys, look, I am a veteran.
Right, exactly.
It is kind of, messing with my PTSD. Can you guys either tone it down, or is there something you guys can do? I understand it.
Exactly.
I mean, a little more silly instead of pointing at somebody with kids in the house.
The officers approached Officer Jason Eater, who was visibly drunk and openly admitted to carrying a gun while intimidating innocent people.
You're Mr. Etter?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you work for who?
Miami Township.
Miami Township.
No, so I called Dakota. Okay,
Who's Dakota?
Dakota cops.
Okay.
Yep. Cop. Yep. So I called him, like, hey, they're blowing this, it's all coming over the field. I've just been watching lately, like, where the fields have been catching on fire because of fireworks or whatever. So I went over and asked him.
Howdy. You want to tell him, Sword? I'll fill him in.
Yeah.
What's going on?
All right, so you can go ahead with me, man. So what's going on?
So I was just like, hey, you're shooting a bunch of fireworks over in the field. Let's back it down a little bit. And they're like, well, screw you. We can do them wherever we want. We're shooting them this way. The wind gods are taking them where they need to go.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, when you're shooting in a ditch pointed this way, they're going to go this way.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, well, who cares? Screw you. So I'm like, all right, cool. I was like, I'll call the cops. I'll call the cops.
Okay.
And I walked away. That was it.
Okay.
Eater had the audacity to lie to his fellow officers, claiming that he never drew his gun. But little did he know they had already interviewed the neighbors affected by his behavior and had gathered multiple testimonies against the rogue cop.
They're claiming, from our understanding, they're claiming that you had the rifle, came over there in an aggressive manner, hey, you guys need to knock the fireworks, I have PTSD, I'm a veteran, etc., etc. And then they said they were claiming that you took the firearm from your back and then kneeled down in the ground, kneeled down and then pointed the firearm in their direction.
That never happened.
And they're claiming that you pointed the firearm in their direction.
Nope, never happened. Never even chambered around. It was an empty chamber.
Okay.
It was an AR with an empty chamber.
Okay.
I just threw it on my back because I couldn't really throw a pistol on my shorts.
Okay. Yeah.
That's it.
And is your firearm But you, like I said, you did have a firearm on you. I mean, it was.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it was a tight sling to the back. It wasn't even like a patrol sling. It was a sling on my. It was actually on my back.
Okay.
It wasn't like up here. It was on the back sling.
Eater was in deep trouble, and after knowing that he couldn't lie his way out of his situation, he had another strategy in mind. Now,
all right, like I said, they're claiming that they have 3-4 witnesses saying that you took the gun off your back and then you pointed the gun in their direction.
Nope.
Okay.
All right. So, at what time?
Yeah, because actually when I was talking to Dakota, like he could hear him.
So, what time?
And like I was telling him, I didn't get to share with you. I was like, hey, look, I don't care if you shoot him off, do whatever, but can you shoot him that way? Because, I mean, this way, the fields get dry, they catch on fire. I mean, I've seen that recently.
What time did you go over there? How long ago?
Probably half hour.
Half hour ago?
Yes, sir. So, like I said, that was all I asked them was they had them out all front on the road. I'm like, hey, can you point them that way? They're like, no, the wing guides decide where they go, not us. I'm like, well,
why did you decide to take your firearm over there?
Well, I always take a gun somewhere. I mean, I just didn't have. I'm wearing gym shorts. I didn't have anything to put it, so it was a tight sling on the back. It wasn't a tactical sling out front. It was like on my back.
Okay, but why did you feel the need to take a firearm over there?
Various whatever.
Okay.
So I just wasn't going to go over and talk to them unarmed.
Have you ever had contact with them before?
No, sir. Not at all.
Never before, ever?
No, sir. Not at all.
Okay, but you still felt the need to take a firearm
slung on my back.
Right.
Not even chambered.
Right, okay. That's fine and dandy.
you could argue that the officer had legal grounds to carry his gun. However, he soon revealed he had over 4 drinks earlier, leaving him highly susceptible to making a foolish decision.
How much have you had to drink tonight?
Couple, probably 4 or 5.
Because I can smell it on you.
Well, I know. It's a holiday.
Right, which is perfectly fine.
And I don't have a firearm on me.
As a police officer, you understand it's called weapons under intox.
Weapons while
intoxicated, yes.
Realizing that he had made a massive blunder, Eater started to use his PTSD as an excuse for his unlawful behavior.
You can't do that.
So I'm just sorry. I've lost some friends, man. I've lost friends.
I understand. I was in the military too. I get that.
I've lost friends, and it's hard. It's just, the more it goes on, the more you hear the bang, bang, bang. It's like you watch your friends go.
Okay, but you understand just as well as I do that you can't do what you did.
But I didn't.
Right?
I didn't go over there and threaten anybody. I didn't. It was slung on my back.
I'm getting conflicting stories then. Put yourself in our shoes.
I get it. And like I said, I get it. But like I said, it is conflicting stories. Do they have videos of me doing any of this?
You even admitted to me that you walked over there while you've been
on my back.
Just let me speak. While you've been drinking with a rifle on your back, going over there towards their property, confronting them.
We're okay.
But I don't know who those people even were. Like, I've only ever seen adult people there. These were like younger kids. Whatever.
No, they weren't younger kids.
Now, it makes no sense for a veteran with that kind of PTSD to be in law enforcement. The sound of a gunshot is far more intense than fireworks, and it is clear he is unfit for police duty.
Up here.
But think about it, though. I mean, if you're walking that way, if I see you in my yard, or if I see you out in the yard, I can't see out.
I'm not in the street. I'm not in the yard. I'm in the street.
Okay, so you're in the street, though, but I can't see you, though. That's the thing. I can't see further anything out there. They don't have a flashlight or anything.
Is Chambers working?
Chambers?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Chambers is?
Yes, sir.
No, he's no longer working.
Because I can see it from their standpoint, but...
You can't see it from...
Unfortunately, no. I can't.
Okay.
Because, they're shooting off fireworks, and I get it.
And it's going on for hours and hours and hours.
It is the 4th of July weekend.
But it's coming over into my field.
Okay.
That I own. My field.
And again, I understand everything about that, but I'm having a hard time understanding what was the reason for the rifle.
It was just, I don't know that. I've heard from several people.
I mean,
I don't know that. Yeah. I don't know that. I don't know them at all.
And I can clearly, I don't know if you can. I can clearly hear kids over there, man.
Right. And I don't know anybody.
No, and I get that.
It was strapped on my back.
Yeah.
I wasn't going over in patrol speed, like, you know, going up. It was strapped on my back.
Yeah.
Nothing, not around the chamber.
Yeah.
Strapped on my back.
And like Officer Meyer said, man, we're getting two conflicting stories. They're saying you pointed it at them, and they're saying that you went over there you went over there in an aggressive manner.
The officers ended up arresting Eater, who was later charged with 16 counts of aggravated and 1 count of handling a weapon while intoxicated. He had been placed on administrative leave by the police department as an investigation is ongoing. And well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today we witnessed brave police officers taking a stand against corrupt colleagues. It is encouraging to see that some good officers in the department are dedicated to holding bad ones accountable and ensuring that justice prevails. If you agree with me, please consider showing your support by liking this video, and also make sure to subscribe to stay informed about future cases like these. Also, if you enjoyed this video, then check out this next video here.